Hey, how you doing? Pocket squares. Now, do they divide opinion? Let's find out. Key thing for me about pocket squares is they're cyclical. Now, what you'll find over many years, the popularity starts to grow, really becomes an important part of every outfit that you might see as you're walking along, and then you turn on the TV and the newsreader's wearing one. You might want to reconsider your position at that point. But joking aside, they are cyclical, so be mindful of that. I don't tend to wear one very often right now, just once in a blue moon. But there you go. People have been asking me about them, so let's talk about it right now. I've gone pretty simple, so a blue jacket, pale blue shirt with a brown based regimental tie with a blue stripe across the top there. Now, if some kind soul has bought you a Christmas gift because they've noticed your sartorial penchants and interest, and they bought you a matching tie and pocket square, thank them royally, but also when you come to wear them, don't wear them at the same time, because matchy isn't going to work. It should be complementary. Now, what I've gone with here is this wool pocket square, if you like, simply because the blue there picks out some blue here, some blue there. It's also got some burnt orange, some browns, some very deep reds, and the odd little bit of gold or extra interest in there, just so it's different. Entirely complementary should be your approach. Okay, now I also like this one because it's a wool pocket square, because once you've got it in there, it stays in there pretty much. Okay, so if you're running for a bus, you might need to look out for it, but it pretty much stays there. Now, there's some beautiful pocket squares that you can choose out there. Just going to come up with a couple of them. This is a Drake's one, really lovely paisley pattern on that. Hope that you can see it. Hand rolled edges, stitched. Excellent pocket square, brown base as well. So following the same example, so if I insert one's finger there, pardon the expression, take a hold of the top, pull that down, roll that over, then what I've got is the same sort of fold that I've got in right now. Folds are many and varied. Please take a look, you'll find one to suit you, then use it. So I do like that. If I'm feeling a little bit more flamboyant, what I might do is just pick up the edges and bring that up behind and put that in there. I don't often do that, but there you go. So yeah, the big thing with this, as opposed to one of these, is that once you put it in there, the sheer fineness, if you like, of that material means, for example, if I'm out to work, going towards the car, hang the jacket up, look down, and all of a sudden the pocket square's fallen to sleep. And that's because of that material. So if you want to tend to your pocket square most of the day, this is the one for you. Some might find it tiresome, leave that decision with you. Another beautiful one, similar sort of material, hand rolled edges, is this one. This is Victory by Rubinacci. Comes in many different colours. I mention it because of the cloth, because of the silk, but also because of the style of this one. This has got a border and a central panel. Now, to illustrate this in a different way, same sort of idea. This is a Viola Milano. It has that border, has that panel. It's got prancing unicorns on there, got some blue, burnt orange, and the khaki green. The reason why I mention it is because once again, I shall use my finger, grab that across the top, bend that over, and what I've got there is predominantly an orange pocket square. So depending on what I'm wearing that day, this would be entirely right. Following the same process, if I were to do that in a different way, offer it up in a different fashion, all of a sudden I've got a green pocket square there to pick out different colours within this sort of rig. So it's the complementary nature which is most important. Finally, I do like a cream or a white, or off-white really, pocket square. Would sometimes use those. Now, what I find, if I'm wearing something like a linen suit or grenadine tie, I like a little bit of texture there just to complement it once again. So this is a nice one, hand rolled edges with that burnt orange, if you like, that rusty sort of edge. And I will use that in there, extra bit of interest, I suppose, with the key thing. The final one would be, and can you find it when you need it? There it is, business suit, plain shirt, striped shirt, white shirt, whatever it might be, nice tie. A lot of people would go for the simple fold, nice, clean and white, okay? The range is there for you all to enjoy, as indeed I do. I approach it cyclically, don't actually wear one too often right now, but I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. Hope that's useful, and I'll see you soon.